What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is June 3rd. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Schmidt's MLB Picks on Guy Boston Sports. I'm Ethan Schmidt, and we've got another jam-packed slate in Major League Baseball today. All 30 teams in action, 15 games for us to choose from on this fine Friday. We've got 5 of our favorite gameplays, our NRFI of the day, and a player prop for y'all. Want to start out with a special shout out to our ballers here on the channel. We can't thank y'all enough for your support. It means the world. Much love. If you're new to the channel, you can become a baller for just $2.99 a month. It's tier based. You work your way up from bronze to silver to gold with a badge next to your name. You get a bunch of exclusive emojis to use right here on YouTube, and we are working on adding even more features for our ballers here on the channel. And guys, please subscribe if you haven't already, or if you continue to watch the show and haven't subscribed, don't be that guy, please. We are now on the road to 20K. I know we will hit it in no time. Really huge for us if you subscribe and hit that like button. We are having our 10,000 subscriber giveaway for hitting 10,000 subscribers here on the channel. You can find all of the information in the community tab on the channel. We got a very special prize for y'all, so go check that out. Be sure to sign up. We will be choosing a winner by mid-June, so you'll want to sign up right away. Check out our Fame gear at GuyBostonSports.com/store. I'm rocking the Positive hat again today. You can get that and lots of other awesome stuff on there to help support the channel too. The link will be in the description. And yes, the Positive hat brought us some luck yesterday. We went 6-3 on the channel. Here is our Thursday recap. 6-3 in our final plays, just where we like to be, back to our winning ways. Our NRFI of the day was ruined by the Tigers of all teams. Please remind me to never take one of these NRFIs with Chris Archer as a starter. Just terrible, giving up 1 run to the Tigers to start, but it's all good. We had the Yankees money line in game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday, and they dominated with a 6-1 win for the cash. Our guy Nestor Cortez with the shutout outing. Thank you, Mr. Nestor. And then the Tampa Bay Rays had us sweating a bit on the run line, but they cashed with a 3-1 win over the Rangers. And then this play had me kicking myself, guys. I originally had the under 7 runs in the Giants Marlins, but took a leap on the Giants underdog money line, and it bit us badly. They get shut out 3-0 by the Marlins, and Sandy Alcantara wanted to fade him, but he had a great game, of course, so I got to give myself a big womp for that. But we ended up making lots of money on the Braves Rockies, taking the over, and it cashed with ease, even at 12 when it moved up a run. And then the Braves just had an incredible night at the plate, giving us the money line cash as well too. Gotta love it. Our player prop was CJ Cron in that game, over 1.5 total bases, and his 1 hit was a homer. That's more than what we needed. Thank you, CJ Cron, for the cash. Finally, our hashtag ride of the day. We had 2 plays from you guys again. Went with Samuel Ansel on the Cardinals money line, and they couldn't get it done against the Cubs. Sorry, Samuel, but we got to give you the womp. Then we had Mr. AZ88 chiming in with a couple of winning plays. We rode with Acuna Jr. to go over 2.5 total bases. A little bit risky, but he gets it done for the cash with a double and a single. Every Brave just about cleared this mark yesterday. Thanks, Mr. AZ88. The explanation and everything, I love that. You guys could submit your hashtag ride of the day each and every day for a chance to be shouted out on the show. Just please remember, use the hashtag ride of the day if you want to be considered. We are now up 7.5 units since starting true tracking less than 2 weeks ago. Gotta love that. 6-3 yesterday, but we have work to do again. I'm ready to have an even better day so we can fill up our pockets for the weekend ahead. Let's get to it. Our first gameplay of the day, we have the St. Louis Cardinals at the Chicago Cubs for Game 2, part of a 5-game series. The righties Miles Mikolas on the mound for the Cards, 3-3, 2.67 ERA, a solid 1.05 WHIP. Struggled in his last start, and then Marcus Stroman going for the Cubs. 2-4, 3.95 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP, coming off one of his best starts of the year. So a good pitching matchup for us today. The Cubs got the series opener, but I expect St. Louis to bounce back today. Give me the Cardinals money line at the even number. Mikolas just needs some run support from his offense today, which should come after they put up 5 runs last night in the loss. And St. Louis is 3rd in hits and 9th in batting average against right-handed pitching this season, while the Cubs offense is in the bottom 3rd of the league against righties in their own right. I think Stroman should cool off today, and the Cardinals get one back against a Cubs team that has struggled at home this year. St. Louis is 7-1 in its last 8 in Game 2 of a series. I'm taking the Cardinals money line. Next, we have the Cleveland Guardians at the Baltimore Orioles. Guardians starter Shane Bieber is 2-3 with a 3.19 ERA. Bruce Zimmerman going for the O's, 2-3, a 4.53 ERA and a 1.3 WHIP. Neither pitcher has been hot for their respective team lately, especially Zimmerman. He's been getting pumped quite a bit, and Baltimore has played better at home recently, however, and the O's are averaging over 6 runs a game in their last 4, but still giving up a lot of runs, and Cleveland is 8th in the league in runs a game. I really like the over at 8 runs in this one today. I think both teams have good chances to contribute to a higher total for the reasons I've already said, and even if Baltimore slacks, I could see the Guardians doing the heavy lifting against Zimmerman either way. Give me the over at 8 runs in Guardians Orioles. The Seattle Mariners continue their road trip at the Texas Rangers on Friday. Righties Logan Gilbert and Dane Dunning are the starters. Gilbert 5-2, 2.29 ERA for Seattle. Dunning 1-3, a 4.31 ERA. Gilbert does have the better numbers, but I expect Dunning to pitch well today at home against a Seattle team that has really struggled on the road. Just a 10-19 record. I'm going with the Rangers home underdog money line in this one. The Rangers have been playing much better lately and closed the gap on a poor home record in May. Seattle is 1-10 in its last 11 this season after a win. Riding with the Rangers money line, love me or fave me. We have the Houston Astros at the Kansas City Royals opening a 3-game series Friday night. The Astros have Jose Urquidy going 4-2, a 4.8 ERA. He's either hot or cold this season. Hard to get a read on Urquidy, and the Royals starter Brad Singer has been really solid, 2-0 with a 2.49 ERA. Urquidy had won 5 straight games before he got blasted by Seattle in his last start. I expect some solid positive regression here today from Urquidy, and it's his first time against the Royals. These Houston bats are the team, if any, to get to Singer. I'm taking the Astros money line tonight. Singer is 0-1 with a 2.31 ERA in 2 career starts against the Astros, and Houston is 19-12 on the road and Kansas City is just 8-15 at home, with the Astros 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in KC. Give me the Astros money line. Our last gameplay of the day, we are back in Colorado for the Atlanta Braves at the Rockies. It was all fireworks in the series opener with 19 runs put up between these two teams. Lefty Max Fried starting for the Braves, 5-2. A 3.1 ERA and a 1.1 WHIP. And the Rockies going with Chad Kuhl, 4-2, a 3.56 ERA, a 1.27 WHIP. He's been pretty inconsistent lately. I have him on my fantasy team, so I would know. And he has given up a home run in 3 of his last 4 starts. And we saw the Braves already able to take advantage of Coors Field last night. I'm taking the Braves' first 5-inning run line today. I think it's the first time we've ever taken a first 5 here on Schmidt's MLB picks. I would go with the Braves' money line again, but it's a bit juiced. So I like the better odds for us on the first 5 today. Fried is the better pitcher to back here. He hasn't lost since April 13th, and the over is not a bad play again. I think it's at 11.5 right now, but I think we're just going to stick with the first 5 run line for the Braves today. It's time for our NRFI play of today. You guys know I like to find something that's not too heavily juiced, but we could still try to make some sense of it. Obviously, these NRFI plays tend to come down to a bit of luck. We never expected the Tigers to put up a run yesterday in the first inning, but today we are going with a no-run first inning in Cardinals Cubs at -120 on FanDuel. Cardinals starter Miles Mikolas has given up 1 first inning run in 10 starts this season, and it came in his very first start of the season. So 9 straight games without a first inning run for Mikolas. And the Cubs starter Marcus Stroman has given up first inning runs in 2 of his 8 starts this year, but is pitching much better lately. I think the boys can get it done in one today. Let's ride. Our player prop of the day was going to go with Paul Goldschmidt over 1.5 total bases because he's been lights out for us. This has been cashing, and he's riding a 24-game hit streak. But we're going to switch it up today because why not? That's what we do on Schmidt's MLB picks. Going to go with Tampa Bay's Randy Arozarena over 1.5 total bases at +125 on DraftKings. Arozarena is going up against Vince Velasquez. Starting for the White Sox, and Randy has a .667 average against him in his career with 4 hits, including 2 doubles, and that's all we need to cash one of these out. His last extra base hit was a home run, and he has 11 multi-hit games this season. Maybe a little bit more of a risky play, but I really like our chances with Rosarena splits against Velasquez. Also, CJ Cron's over 1.5 total bases is at plus odds again too. That's on DraftKings. Love me or fade me, you know the drill. That's all I got for today's edition of Schmidt's MLB picks here on Friday. Please like, subscribe, share this video if you haven't already. We are trying to reach everyone who enjoys baseball or just loves betting on sports in general. Get them on over here. We're trying to give everybody the best picks and plays each and every day possible. So be sure to bring your friends on board, and you guys can follow me on Twitter at @TheEthanSchmidt. It's where I post the final plays for Schmidt's MLB picks, and I also share my latest works in sports media on my Twitter. Thanks again to all of you for the amazing support. This has been one heck of a ride so far, closing in on a full month here on the Guy Boston Sports Channel doing Schmidt's MLB picks, and it has been a pleasure. But let's have another winning, positive, positive day here on this fine Friday and load up those pockets for the weekend. I'm Ethan Schmidt. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.